another Heroes Call video. I apologize for the abrupt ending to the last one. Hopefully I can avoid that happening tonight. Let me go ahead and set a timer. Set timer for 1 hour. Perfect. Okay.
Continue an adventure. Which file will you load? Nathalos. Game loaded, entering none.
Alright, so...
Small gate 1.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and bring up our inventory.
Inventory. Blessed Dagger 1 of 2. Miscellaneous. A Guide to Deepwood Forest 1 of 22.
So last time I showed you, you can tab forward through the various selections, including armor, weapons, etc., etc. If you shift tab from where Control I drops you, it immediately puts you onto the miscellaneous tab, which is where we found our books. I'm going to go ahead and arrow down through the list.
A Guide to Arcane Poison, Edrosmai, Elemental Mat, Fundamentals, Herbologists, Meditations of Father G.W., Miner's Introductory, The Arcane Practicum 10 of 22. The 5 Pillars of Persuasion, The Fox and the Masked, The Great Gains by 13, The Noble Houses of, The Road to Blessing 15 of 22.
Okay, the Noble Blessing, I believe, is the one we were on, so I'm going to go ahead and open that.
The Divine blesses those whose spirits are lowly, for they have greater wealth than the richest of kings. To them, he will give the kingdom that will never pass away. The Divine blesses those whose hearts are heavy with sorrow, for they are filled with compassion for others. He will wipe away their tears, and will give them joy in exchange for their weeping. The Divine blesses those who are not haughty or proud. They shall be placed over all of his creation to rule and to reign. The Divine blesses those who long for justice, for it is his heart as well. He will feed their longing with an overflowing cup of righteousness. The Divine blesses those who show mercy, but woe to those who are cruel. To the merciful, he will show mercy, but to the cruel, he will not withhold judgment. The Divine blesses those who have purified their hearts, for only they may behold his face. Look upon him and be blessed, all ye who hear. Miscellaneous. The Road to Blessing 15 of 22.
So again, I used tab to go forward through the various pages until tab no longer turned to the page, at which point you hit enter and it closes out the book, puts you back into the original menu, and then you can arrow to the next book.
The Subtle Art of Necromancy 16 of 22.
Okay, the Subtle Art of Necromancy, the third and I believe final book that we found in Lord Adrianus's bedroom.
There is no more jealous master than death. However, if one possesses enough strength of will, and the proper unholy training, even the dead can be pulled back from their slumber. As every necromancer knows, there are varying degrees of resurrection. This book explores them in detail. The most basic form of necromancy is reanimation. Simple reanimation imbues a corpse with the ability to act as an independent agent. This is not true resurrection, the corpse has no real will, simply the instinct to destroy and to preserve its own well-being. Furthermore, a reanimated corpse is not regenerated, but maintains whatever decayed form it had when reanimated.
Such as skeletons, zombies, etc.
A thrall is a reanimated corpse that has been bound to the will of the necromancer. Under the direct command of its master, a thrall is far more dangerous than a simple reanimation. Of course, binding a thrall to one's will requires far more focus and magical energy than simply reanimating it.
I would assume this is more along the lines of the wraiths and specters.
True resurrection is a feat dared only by the most powerful of necromancers. A resurrected body recovers the entirety of its physical properties, even if it has been in the ground for centuries. Furthermore, resurrected beings cannot be bound to the will of the necromancer. A necromancer of particular power can influence the thoughts of a resurrected being, but this is as far as his control extends. Due to this lack of control, and the extreme difficulty of the task, only the most powerful necromancers have been known to successfully perform a resurrection.
I wonder if that would be more along the lines of the vampires in this mythos. Alright, that's the end of that book.
Miscellaneous. The Tale of Titus Adrianus 17 of 22.
This one's pretty good.
Come gather, my children, and listen to me, as I tell of a hero as brave as can be. Of Titus the gravekeeper, sturdy and true, a great Adrianus, like me, and like you.
Except I'm not an Adrianus, but that's okay.
He lived in a time full of wizards and kings, of magical warriors with magical rings. Of dragons and princesses, rangers, and elves, and heroes all destined for pages on shelves. But Titus was different from all of the others, from all of the heroes with heroic brothers. For Titus was quiet, and timid, and kind, a life of adventure was far from his mind. While others went off for adventure or war, young Titus stayed home with a different chore. He guarded the graves where his grandfathers lay, he watched them all night, and he watched them all day. This mausoleum, he thought, has only one key. What an honor the person to hold it is me. It was a great honor, and this Titus knew, so wherever he went, that key would go, too. He was guarding the graves on one dark, stormy night, when a noise from outside gave a terrible fright. What could it be, Titus wondered in fear, that bellowing, clamorous sound that I hear? So he peered from the crypt, just to venture a look, when he saw what he saw. Oh, how poor Titus shook. A mountainous troll, with horny grey hide, as tall as a house, and nearly as wide. In one hand, a massive troll hammer it gripped, in the other, a statue from outside the crypt. "You can't take that statue," cried Titus in rage, "it's priceless. It's ancient. It's been here an age." But the troll didn't listen, as trolls seldom do. It lumbered away, leaving Titus to stew. And with no one in sight, no, not even a soul, only one Adrianus could follow that troll. Titus ran to his ancestors' treasury hoard, he grabbed some old armor, and grabbed an old sword. Then he closed up the crypt and made certain to lock it, then ran after the troll with the key in his pocket. Far outside of the graveyard he tracked that old troll, over river and dale, over meadow and knoll. Though it's true he had never adventured or quest, you can't ever know what you can do, till you're tested. And when Titus was finally put to the test, his adventures would leave even heroes impressed. He battled with bandits and spiders and ghouls, with goblins and golems near underground pools. Bears and wolves tried to jump him, but ran in defeat. Every monster he met was a monster he beat. He even fought dragons, and conquered them, too. There was only one thing Titus still couldn't do. In all of his travels, just one little goal, he never did find that original troll. After years, Titus came to the end of his quest. He decided to lay down his sword for some rest.
Poor guy.
He took all his gold, and he sold all his goods, and he built a small cabin, far north in the woods. There, north of the river, he lived out his years, that is, if one doesn't believe all that one hears. For some bards have sung about one final quest, one final adventure, one very last test. Whether or not this is true, who can say? That's a different tale, for a different day. But one thing we can say, and be sure that it's true, Titus was a great Adrianus, like me and like you.
And that's the end of that one.
Miscellaneous. Broken Amulet 18 of 22.
And then we get into the miscellaneous items that aren't books, such as the broken amulet that we do have to work on eventually.
Cracked Opal 19 of 22.
Cracked opal that I got from one of the gem mines.
7 iron ore ingot 20 of 22.
7 of the 25 iron ore that we need to get.
Maternus Lion Key 21 of 22.
That's the key that I pulled out of one of the graves.
2 Wolf Pelt 22 of 22.
And that's 2 of the 20 wolf pelt we need. I'm gonna go ahead and do some adventuring through the graveyard at this time.
Fast travel. Farhaven.
So we're gonna fast
Choose a location.
travel to
North Gate,
the
East Gate.
East Gate.
Entering East-West Road. Intersection 2, East-West Road 327. And
North.
East Gate Gate 0.
Alright, so when you drop at the East Gate, it has you facing west, at which point you need to turn a 180 by doing shift left twice, or shift right twice. The equivalent on the letters is shift A twice, or shift D twice. That'll spin you to face the east. You walk forward a bit. There's the gate, you hit enter,
Leaving East Gate. Press the Enter key to enter Farhaven.
and now we're in the graveyard.
Graveyard Fence 2, Open Grave 12.
East.
Path 016, Graveyard Fence 17, Tombstone, Entering Path.
So we haven't really run into this until the graveyard, but there's a lot of, there's paths walking through fences, and since you can see over the fences, as you can see, I'm facing east, I press E.
End of Path 16, Graveyard Fence 17, Tombstone 22.
So there's a fence 17 steps, or feet ahead of me, and beyond that is a tombstone 22 steps ahead of me, which means it's, what, 5 after the fence? Now, if something's within 2 steps of a fence, then you can walk up to the fence and still access it.
End of Path 0, Graveyard Fence 2, Edward Madrinus Grave 15. End of Path 2, Graveyard Fence 2, Tombstone 9. End of
Can't
Path
access
15.
either of those.
End of Path 0, Graveyard Fence 2, Tombstone 6.
can't access that.
End of path 14.
You want to move slow in the graveyard because there's a lot of items all over the place. That's a gate.
No.
End of path 0, graveyard fence 2-4, small gate 4.
Nope, it's on the other side. Okay.
End of path 4.
Alright, so that small chime that we just heard in both ears is the path opening up on both sides. So we no longer have fences there. Let's go ahead and
Edge 18, map boundary 19.
turn the, oh,
End of path 16, graveyard fence.
no.
End of path 0, leaving path. Hope the Vampire Slayer has joined the battle.
Aha. Hope
You
the
have encountered
vampires-
one enemies. Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
Alright, what do we got?
Use attack on who?
You're gonna make
Grave
me
Robber,
rich.
at full health.
Grave Robber. Okay. We're just gonna attack.
Use attack on who? Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Ice Spike, attack. 78 damage. 129 damage.
And that's
Battle log. Marcus the Mercenary uses attack on Grave Robber. 78 damage dealt. Grave Robber is mortally wounded. Hope the Vampire Slayer uses attack on Grave Robber. 129 damage dealt. Grave Robber has been defeated. Close battle log. Battle log. Nathalos gained 120 XP. Simeon gained 120 XP. Gwen Adrianus gained 120 XP. Replay. Close battle log. Nothing to interact with. Hope the Vampire Slayer 3.
Yeah?
Here we go. Let's
A petite,
look at her.
blonde young woman with determination in her sparkling blue eyes. She wears form-fitting leather armor and carries a compact crossbow.
Hello, Gwen. I'm surprised to see you outside the city walls.
It's nice to see you too, Hope.
So apparently these two know each other.
I take it you two know each other?
Oh.
Why are you surprised to see Gwen and how do you know her?
Let's go with that one.
I didn't expect to find anyone at all. Not alive, that is.
Ooh.
Hope and I used to study combat together.
Those were the days. Gwen has real spirit, but I was always the better fighter.
In your dreams, maybe. What are you doing out here? I heard you resigned your commission with the city guard.
Once the attack started, Captain Lucian called all patrols back behind the walls. He wants us to lay back and guard the gates, but someone needs to get out here and hit the things where they live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean.
Just as a reminder, every time you hear that dudung sound, you have to hit enter to get it to continue forward. And that's what I'm doing without saying anything.
I feel exactly the same way. That's why I joined my friend here.
Okay.
If there's any way we can help, just ask. Allies are a rare commodity these days. Maybe we could help each other. Every chess master needs some pawns. Perhaps you could be of use to me.
Hostile.
Allies are a rare commodity these days.
I'm in the middle of tracking down a major den of vampires. I can't leave the graveyard, but you can. I could use a favor, if you're willing.
I'm happy to help. What do you need? I'm on an urgent quest, myself, but maybe I can help you on the way. What? I don't help others out of charity. I might do this favor, but only if it's to my benefit.
I think I'll actually be nice.
I'm happy to help.
My, friend went down into the catacombs beneath the graveyard to hunt the undead. I haven't heard from him in a while. I'm a little worried. Just tell me if you see him, so I know he's all right.
Of course. I'll let you know if we come across him. Don't expect me to go out of my way, but I suppose I'll let you know if I see him. Of course.
Thank you. I have to get back to the hunt. Please, let me know if you find anything out.
We'll do whatever we can, I promise. Take
And
care
that's
of
a new
yourself,
quest.
Hope.
You too, Gwen. Try and keep her out of trouble, will ya?
You have my word. I'll do what I can. I can't make any guarantees, this one has a mind of her own.
Keep your guard up, and watch the shadows.
Alright.
Have you seen Liam? Not that I'm worried, of course. Just curious.
I haven't seen him, but I'll let you know if I do.
Okay.
Thanks. I've got to get back to the hunt. These things just won't stay dead.
Matrinus
North.
Mausoleum Wall 2. City
West.
Wall 10. Matrinus
Northeast.
Graveyard Fence 3, Path 5-7, Graveyard. Graveyard Fence 1, Path 3-5. Graveyard Fence, Small Gate 1.
There's the gate. Let's get back out here.
Path 5-7. Entering path. Leaving path.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Apple Orchard 2230, as far as I can see 30. Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Apple Orchard 2228, Tombstone 28.
Yeah, so there's a tombstone way up in the apple orchard up there.
Hedge
South.
14.
That door.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 319, Small Gate 19.
Ah.
Hedge
South.
12.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Open Grave 9. Hedge
South.
10.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, as far as I can see 30. Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Open Grave 9.
Oh, it's the same.
Hedge
South.
10.
See, that's interesting.
Path 02,
Is that-
Graveyard Fence 3, as far as I can see 30.
So maybe there's an item off there that we can't see yet?
Hedge
South.
10, Map Boundary 11.
Why it would show it. Anyway.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Open Grave 18. Hedge
South.
810.
East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, as far as I can see 30. Hedge 8.
South. East.
Path 02, Graveyard Fence 3, Open Grave 13. Hedge
South.
7.
I'm
Hope
just
of. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Nathalos. Use attack on who? Crazed Beggar, at Rat, at full health.
Let's attack the
Crazed Beggar, choose a skill for Simeon.
No.
Attack.
I've gotta go.
Use attack on who?
What's he look like?
Crazed Beggar, a fierce-looking person with dirty skin and matted hair. The rigors of trying to survive on the fringes of society have clearly driven them mad. Choose a skill for Gwen Adrianus. Attack. You 110 damage. 88 damage. Battle log. 110. Marcus the Mercenary uses attack on Rat. 1. Rat has been defeated. Hope the Vampire Slayer uses blinding glory on Crazed Beggar. Crazed Beggar was blinded. Nathalos uses attack on
Okay.
Crazed Beggar. Missed.
Nathalos missed.
Gwen Adrianus uses attack on Crazed Beggar. 88 damage dealt. Crazed Beggar has been defeated. Close battle log. Battle log. Items received. Traveler's Clothes. Nathalos gained 120 XP. Simeon gained 120 XP. Gwen Adrianus gained 138 XP.
As you can see, people that actually get the killing blow get a little bit more XP per fight.
Replay back. Close battle log.
The term of our contract has come to an end. I hope my services were satisfactory.
The term of our contract has come to an end. The term.
I'd be happy to continue in your service, for my usual fee, of course. Otherwise, I'll be returning to the tavern.
Yeah, I'm not paying 2,000.
Thank you for your services. You're free to leave.
If you need my services in the future, you know where to find me.
Yeah?
I didn't talk to you.
Hope the
East.
Vampire Slayer 0. Entering path. Leaving path. Hedge
South.
3, map boundary 4.
East.
Graveyard Fence 0, Fountain 1-3, Valenport Mausoleum Wall 9.
Oh, there's a fountain. Okay.
Hedge
South.
0. Entering path. Leaving path. City
West.
Wall 12. Lenario Mausoleum Wall 6. City
West.
Wall 12. City Wall 4.
Okay.
Graveyard Fence 14, Path 1618, Graveyard Fence 19, Madrinus Mausoleum Wall 26. Graveyard Fence 14, Path 1618, Graveyard Fence 19, Tombstone 23.
No, that's way over there.
Tombstone 8.
Oh.
You have encountered 4 enemies.
Oh.
Choose a skill for use attack on who?
There we go.
Crazed Beggar, Rat, Crazed Beggar, choose a Warrior's Strike, use Rat, Crazed Beggar, choose a skill for Simeon,
You're nice.
Stealth.
Yeah, well, come here.
use item,
That's disturbing.
Stealth, Attack. Use it. Rat. At full health. Crazed beggar. Choose a skill. Ice spike. Fire bolt. Lightning bolt. Use lightning bolt on who? Crazed beggar. 103 damage. 30 damage. 39 damage. Battle log.
Something bad.
100. Crazed beggar has been defeated.
Oh.
Gwen Adrianus uses lightning bolt on Rat. 30 damage dealt. Rat is critically wounded. Simeon uses attack on Rat. 39 Rat has been defeated. Close battle log. Choose a skill for Nathalos. Attack.
Okay.
Use it. Choose a skill for Simeon. Choose a skill for Gwen. 1 damage. 0 damage. 50 damage. 120 damage.
Nice.
Battle log. Close battle log. Nathalos gained 200. Simeon. Gwen. Replay. Close battle log. Nathalos has reached level 4. Nathalos learned finesse. Gwen Adrianus has reached level 4. Gwen Adrianus learned charged weapon.
Not bad.
Level up. Nathalos. Level up Nathal. Upgrade skills. Set 1 points available. Assign attributes.
Okay.
Strength 10. Dexterity 10. Agility 20. Constitution 10. Intelligence 6. Willpower 6. Press left and Strength 10. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Agility 20.
gonna go ahead
Press
and
left and right
increase
arrows.
agility.
21. Are you sure? No. Yes. Level up Nathalos. Upgrade skills. Upgrade skills. Nathalos has 1 expertise. Ranged attack. 1 expertise.
Attack.
Parry master. 2 expertise.
Parry master.
A passive skill that significantly increases the unit's ability to parry melee attacks. 50% increased parry chance.
Ooh. That could be crazy good.
Master endurance. 2 expertise. Finesse. Rank 2 1 expertise. Ranged attack. 1 expertise.
I'm
Level up
gonna
Nathal.
save
Level
that
up
point.
Simeon. Level Gwen Adrian. Level up Gwen. Set attributes. 1 points available. Assign attributes. Agility 11. Press left and Dexterity 10. Strength 8. Press left. Agility 11. Constitution 10. Press left and right arrows to adjust value.
Okay.
Agility 11. 12. Are you sure? No. Yes. Level up Gwen. Upgrade skills. Upgrade skills. Gwen Adrianus has 1 expertise. Ranged attack. 1 expertise.
No.
Ice spike. Rank 2 1 expertise.
No.
Firebolt. Rank 2 1 expertise.
No. No.
Lightning bolt. Rank 2 1 expertise. Elemental attunement. 2 expertise. Enhanced focus. 2 expertise. A passive skill that increases the unit's mana regeneration rate.
That'll be useful, but she needs 2 points.
Master focus. 2 expertise. Blazing weapon. Rank 2 1 expertise. Charged weapon. Rank 2 1 expertise. Ranged attack. Level up. Level up.
Save her point.
Gwen Adrianus. Witch 5. Nathalos. Game saved.
Do I have to save real quick?
Tombstone 5. Tombstone 4. Tombstone 2.
One disappointing thing about the tombstones is when you're walking up on them, they don't chime to let you know that you've gotten there. So you need to check E periodically, otherwise you'll walk right by them.
Above the epitaph on this tombstone is carved a curious symbol, 2 swords crossed behind a shield which bears a stylized owl crest. Okay. Robin Kipp, Earl of the Western March. Mark the name in the list of Farhaven's founders.
And we just found our first founder. And there's our quest being updated. Alright.
Graveyard Fence 11,
I see you
Path
over here.
1315, Graveyard Fence 16, Open Grave
It's
28.
Over there, okay.
Founder Headstone 3. Graveyard Fence 0, Path, Wall 4. Graveyard Fence 0, Path 24, Graveyard Fence 5, Tombstone 9, Wall 2. Lenario Mausoleum Wall 2. Graveyard Fence 9, Path 11 Lenario Mausoleum 1-4, Lenario Entering Lenario Mausoleum. Lenario Mausoleum Rubble 0.
It caved in. Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Lenario
East.
Mausoleum. End of.
South.
You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill for Nathalos. Use attack on who? Raven. At full health. Raven. At Raven. Choose a skill for Simeon. Choose a skill. 52 damage. 59 damage. Battle log.
Oh, and they're both
Nat
dead.
close battle log. Battle log. Nathalos gained 153 XP. Gwen close battle log. Simeon has reached level 4. Simeon learned finesse. Level up. Nathalos, Simeon, level up Simeon, set attributes, 1 points available. Assign attributes. Agility 14, Dexterity 13, Strength 7, Constitution 10, Intelligence 10, Willpower 8, Agility 14, 15, you have 0 left to spend, are you? No, yes, level up Simeon, upgrade skills. Upgrade skill, ranged attack, 1 expertise. Uncanny luck, 2 expertise. Finesse, rank 2 1 expertise. Stealth, rank 2 1 expertise. Ranged attack, 1 expertise.
I like using ranged weapons with Simeon, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy ranged.
Purchase, no, yes. Upgrade skills, Simeon has 0 expertise. Uncanny luck, 2 expertise.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
Stealth,
call it quits
level up.
there.
Which file will,
Save
Nathalos.
quick,
Game save.
and
Pause menu, resume game, exit game. Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes.